Hey guys. Well, today, another crappy rainy day outside, so I figured try something different. I had this case, an SRPD case, that was a practice case for me. Starting out messing around, something that I picked up really inexpensively and gave me a chance to learn, really. So hey, you can see there's a few spots where I've messed it up. You know. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna pop out this Hardlex and take out that chapter ring there, and I'm gonna try something I've never done before, just to see what happens, see if it works. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a torch and try and throw some color of some kind into this case here. Not sure how it's going to work, but we shall see. Make sure everything's out of the case. And I'll take these spring bars off as well. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to take that out, like I said, take the Hardlex out, take the chapter ring out, and we'll see where we go from there. Oh, another thing I'm going to do, since it's already all roughed up a little bit in a couple spots there, I'm going to take this old file I got here and I'm going to scuff it up a little bit more. Make it look like those scuffs were on purpose rather than oopses. I'm not, like I said, I'm not too worried about the case. I've had it for a while and I got it for a good price. It was cheap. It was a cheap watch. Well, I got the whole watch, and then once we're done, once I'm done, whatever, we'll see what else we can do. See if I can put something together that looks half decent. All right, step by step. Catch up with you after the next step here. Okay, that was short and simple. Just popped it out with the tool, got the Hardlex out, the chapter ring, the crystal gasket came out nicely, so I'm going to try and reuse that. And yeah, gonna beat the snot out of this thing a little bit and cross my fingers. It looks good when I'm done. And then, like I said, I'm gonna hit it with the torch. Kind of a weird plan today, but I figured, I don't know, why not? I'll give it a try. Something different, right? Now I've taken everything off of here that's going to burn. No plastic, no rubber. There's no other gaskets or anything. There's no gasket in the tube of these SRPDs. The gaskets are actually on the stem. So no worries there. Nothing else is going to burn. I'm going to take these spring bars off though, just because. And I'll set it up. Some sort of tool of some kind. Probably a pair of pliers, I imagine. Not worried about the finish anymore, so I'll just hang on to it with a pair of pliers and just keep heating it evenly. I don't want to distort the metal. I'm not going to heat it up, glowing hot or anything like that. I just want to start getting a little bit of color in some places. A little bit of gold, maybe a little bit of violet. I don't know if I want to get as far as blue because that's maybe too hot, and I wonder about tolerances after that, if everything's going to fit properly again. So this is all just trial and error. Let's see what happens. Talk to you in a minute. All right, so I think this is sufficiently distressed. It's kind of a little more even looking around it, like it's been used, I didn't go too far because honestly I can always buff any of this out. But I also didn't do the bottom. I didn't want to make an oops and cut into one of these channels, and well, then all of a sudden now the water resistance has gone out the window too. So I just wanted to make it look like a used watch, you know, heavily used. We'll see. I don't know. I might regret my choices. It happens. But now I'm going to take my propane torch, and I'm going to heat this thing up a little bit here and there and try and see what happens. See if I can get some colors coming into it. So let's try that. See what happens. So show you what it looks like in a minute. All right. Well, hey, experiment went well, honestly. I mean, it's got a lot of extra color. Look at that. I mean, blue and purple and gold. And it looks really nice. Now it just needs to cool off, and then I'll clean it up a little bit, and we'll see what we're left with. Tried, my best not to heat up around the stem tube there, because that's a very thin piece of metal. I really didn't want that to warp. I didn't really heat it up too much. I tried heating up things, evenly, but not so evenly that everything will look perfect. I wanted that little bit of color variation. So I'm going to let this cool off, clean it up a bit, and I'll get back to you. It's all in the name of science, people. All right, so hey, look at that. I don't know if the colors are coming through very well for you guys, but in person, that looks actually pretty decent. And then I came in and threw the bezel on it just to see, and well, that just looked horrible because it's all bright silver. So I had to hit the bezel a little bit, and that turned out really well too. So I think for whatever build that I do wind up putting this in, or I should say, well, I guess that wording does make sense. Whatever build I use this for, it's going to look kind of neat. But I just wanted to have a kind of a quick video for you guys today. Something interesting, something different. Never done it before. I might do it again in the future, actually. So, well, thanks for watching, you guys. Don't forget about the Etsy sale up in my shop, June 21st to July 21st of this year. 10% off all my watches. So, please, help a guy out. Like and subscribe, you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys watching. Take care. I'll see you guys again soon.